Hey, what's happening, gamers? It's Amber here with KwingsLetsPlays. Hope you guys are having a great day today. And today we're going to be doing more of Tears of the Kingdom on the Switch 2. You guys saw Luke play this on Switch 1, and he definitely told me that he, had no interest in playing it again on Switch 2 because we had so many other games to do. Not that he doesn't like the game, but his favorite is Breath of the Wild, the first in the series of two, I guess, games. So, we are going to be checking out a little bit more of Tears of the Kingdom on the Switch 2. So, we're getting right into it, and here we go. Oh. Okay, I think that's the last one. Alright, so, yep, so thanks for all the likes and shares, everyone. Really appreciate it, and thank you guys for the kind words about Luke, and I appreciate your care and concern for him, Miss Deanna and Uncle Howdy and everyone. Luke is having a pretty stressful time, so if you guys, and we are both, I don't really want to go into it too much because I feel like, people always have an opinion about it. We're dealing with a corrupt company that has done some really evil things. So Luke has a fever right now. He's had to deal with that company all month. So if you guys could just keep him in your thoughts and prayers, I would appreciate that. Thank you, everyone. But regardless, it wasn't just that. He also was up doing Batman content last night. He's had to work a lot harder because the company didn't pay us. So, I'm excited and I'm enjoying doing this game. And I'm feeling slightly a little bit better than I was the last several weeks. I got a part-time job. It's, it's nothing glamorous, like I was saying, but a job is a job, and it's better than nothing, so hopefully, at the job I got, and I won't really go into it too much, but apparently there are raises you can get for being there for a long time, so, hopefully I'll just plan on staying there for a while, and, it is part-time. I have to be up very early in the morning, which means, like last night, Luke had to basically do all the streams on his own all night because I had to be up at 3:30 in the morning, which means I had to go to bed at like 5, 6, 7 o'clock. So but anyways, but yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this game, and good to see you guys and gals in the chat, and hope you guys are doing well. And I've actually, I may have started this game quite a while ago, but I don't remember exactly if I, oh gosh, I don't think I have a, whoops, okay, I don't think I have a, oh, here we go. So I guess I'll just get this wooden sword here. But I don't really want to go, like, I don't really want to make that the topic. Obviously, if Luke was feeling better, he'd be doing this stream. So, but, I mean, in reality, it is good that we fill in for each other, because it is good for Luke to have a day off. So, the day off is usually when he's kind of worked himself to the point where he doesn't feel well, but, at least he does need that time off to rest. Alright, we got the little jellies. So I think we actually have to make a boat. Okay, so I'm actually going to put one of these tree branches, drop one of them. Alright, so we are supposed to be going towards this shrine over here, guys and gals. Which is over here. I remember playing this part of the game, where I spent so much time in this area of the game. It gave me so much freedom compared to the Great Plateau region in Breath of the Wild. Awesome, Miss Deanna. And a job is a job. That's right, Granddaddy. Actually, at the job that I'm doing, I won't say what it is yet, but basically I thought I was going to be making a lot of, like, delectable things from scratch. Little did I know that it's not actually what I'm going to be doing. I thought I was going to be doing something, like, pretty interesting, you know. Oh. So I thought I was going to be making, like, muffins from scratch and stuff, but it's not really that. But I am learning to brew a lot of coffee and make sandwiches that are sort of pre-made, sort of not. So honestly, like I said, a job is a job, and I don't really care, like, you know, like, it's fine. Like, I just, you know, and everyone there is really nice, so I care. That actually means a lot. Because, like, I feel like YouTube is very stressful in general. It's not always stressful, but it can be when people don't pay you. So I feel like I do need a job where people are generally nice so that I can just, but I did kind of stress Luke out today because they had me stay like an extra 4 hours than I was supposed to, and I didn't call him, which is wrong with me. So, I messed that up. So that may have caused some stress. I think he also stayed up all night to make sure he could help me wake up for my job. So, I mean, he is, you know, Luke is very, sweet, and, you know, you know, like, a lot of, like, it may come as a surprise, but a lot of, like, Luke's very kind, attitude, a lot of it comes from the fact that he has ADD, because, like, Luke actually, he always, you know, like, people give him a hard time for having dyslexia and having problems with remembering, you know, the directions, and there's a lot of things that are difficult for Luke with his ADD that causes a lot of problems for him. But, like, one of the things that is really great about, like, a lot of, and I don't know if it's like this with everyone, but, like, especially with Luke, like, many times people with ADD, they're very humble and very sweet. Like, they, you know, like, they're not the kind of people that are gonna, like, backstab you and, like, you know, like, try to, put one over on you, like, and, like, backstab their friends, so, like, people always say people with ADD are very loyal, so Luke is always very, very, very abnormally kind. It goes above and beyond what normal people would do for somebody. So, I'll try to do the best I can to, you know, make sure I tell him when I'm not coming home next time, and try to, you know, I was a little nervous, like, that my boss would be mad at me, but I'm gonna try to make sure I tell him. Try to make sure that I don't think I can actually get this off now. Okay, so I accidentally misattached. I attached that wrong. But yeah, I believe that Luke actually did stay up till 3 in the morning to try to, and he was doing that late night stream to try to, make sure because I had to get up at 3 to get to my job. Which, it makes it a little bit hard to... Honestly, I thought that me going to work at 3 in the morning would actually be a good thing, but it's... I don't know, there is some problems with it, meaning like I can't really be on the streams very much because I have to sleep. Especially because when I get to my job, they expect me to do a lot of work right away, like within an hour, and it's a little bit stressful, but like I said, I'm doing the best I can. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna try this, this boat. And you guys have been telling me how much you guys, like, you guys enjoy, you know, just trying these little constructs out and stuff like that. Oops. Oh no! Oh no! I made the boat, but now I died! Oh really? Your mom gets up to work around 3 in the morning? Oh wow, Miss Deanna. Well, I've been very stressed, so I've been kind of getting up at 2:19. Just so I get to the parking lot of my job and I sit there for a half an hour. Which probably is insane. Like, Luke is telling me that seems crazy. But I just don't want to lose the job because I really, since I've been worked online for so long, I feel like every job I get, it's going to be like, basically, if I haven't worked a job outside of online for a while, I feel like I better do really well at this job because, you know, that's the only reference I'm gonna have for a long time. So if I get fired immediately, you know, then that's the main reference they're gonna see. So it's a little bit stressful. Like, I just don't want to mess it up. Like, I probably could have done more jobs outside of the house, but I did do a lot of them, but then as soon as I started really doing well and, like, really coming into my own, like, working, YouTube ended up taking off just around that time. So, I stopped working because I was needed at YouTube. The main reason why I think it's been stressful for me with YouTube is lately, the last 5 years, is that, you know, I usually did the art for a channel. That was the main thing I did. But with YouTube's new algorithm, and also the fact that our channel was shadow banned, or actually erased, this stupid boat thing, I messed it up. So maybe I could, like, go back to the beginning, but maybe I'll try a different way. Maybe I can put some feathers on the back of it. So yeah, I mean, the fact that our channel is erased means that usually, see, what happens is usually when I make a really great thumbnail, like the thumbnails I made for this, for instance, like, I didn't spend a ton of time on them, really. I just put, like, the Switch 2 logo. Usually I would spend time making a border and put, like, a little, like, all kinds of highlight effects on it, doing tons of different effects to make the border stand out, and just all kinds of effects to I would do, like, hundreds of layers on one thumbnail. because it would look really fancy and people would click on it and it would make the views increase to like hundreds of thousands of views. Because I would spend like 8 hours on one thumbnail, and that was my job. That was my job. I knew what my job was, and I did really well at my job, which was making the art. But when we were shadow banned, it didn't matter. It didn't matter if I had the best thumbnail in the world, because nobody could see us. So we had to use other techniques to get seen, such as just streaming forever and stuff like that. So it really didn't matter. The art didn't matter. Like, no one was clicking on it because of the art. So, you know, that was really hard. I basically felt kind of useless. Even though I did contribute a lot to our channel, it's just like I couldn't contribute the same way. So, I feel like years ago, like, basically art was my main job, and then me commentating was my second job on the channel. So now I do a lot better if commentating is not my first job. Then I can relax and know my first job is over, like, oh, I did my job for the day. So I think me working part-time is actually going to be good, because then I can feel like, oh, I did my job for the day, and now I'm just going to relax and commentate. Even though obviously the job I'm doing is just part-time, and, you know, it's nothing fancy or as helpful as but I think it will help me to know I'm doing something. Yeah, so for the next 2 days, I'm going to be able to be on the channel a little bit more, and then after that, I'm going to basically not be able to be on it, because I have to work the next 3 days. So, alright, so I think, so I've really messed this up. I could try to make like a bridge or something, but I think we've got these little fans. Maybe I can try to make it like into a fan. So I'm actually gonna try to do this again. So I really messed this up then. Oh, thank you. Oh, you are very loyal, but no one's loyal to you. Oh, I'm sorry, Granddaddy Otaku. Yeah, so basically I found out at this job, one of the reasons why there's a high turnover rate at the job that I'm at is apparently the boss there is very nice, but he doesn't give anyone breaks. Like, there are no breaks at all. Like, he just doesn't give people breaks. I'm gonna actually load the save file. So I'm actually gonna load the save file that we were at. Alright, so we're gonna try making this boat again. Yeah, I mean that, yeah, I mean, like, I have been and the first day I went at 3 in the morning, I actually was afraid I wasn't gonna wake up, so I basically kept setting my alarm for, like, by the time I got, like, went to sleep, so I basically, basically set like 1,000,000 alarms. So basically, and then I couldn't sleep in my bed. I slept on this tiny couch because I know that that tiny couch, if I ever have to wake up early, that tiny couch is the only thing that I'll wake up from. And I had to sleep with all the lights on, because if I went completely asleep, then I would just never wake up. Because if I'm exhausted, then I won't wake up in time. I'll sleep through every alarm. So it's been kind of hard on Luke, because he doesn't understand how it is to sleep. Like, I am a very heavy sleeper. Like, I will sleep through everything. So, I mean, I don't know, maybe I won't be able to do this job, because, I mean, it requires me to have to, like, basically go to sleep at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And it's hard for Luke, because he kind of needs me to work past then, but... So, it's definitely difficult. It's definitely putting a strain on things, because Luke needs me for the channel, but I just don't trust YouTube to pay us anymore, really. So it's hard. It's very hard. Like, we have difference of opinion on things. Like, I don't want to be in a situation where I'm not paid again. Luke, he just wants to keep moving on, and believe that the next time they're gonna pay us. And he's just working really hard on it. But I know, I understand what Luke is saying. Like, YouTube is a good job, but the fact that there's so many corrupt companies on YouTube that try to steal people's money, that this has happened more than once, is terrifying to me. Like, I would rather have a tiny bit of money that I know I'm gonna have, instead of more that I might have, because I can't deal with this anymore. Like, I can't deal with it anymore. Like, I can't work all month and then not be paid for it again, like, or 2 months. I can't do it. I just can't. It's very stressful to me. Like, so that's why. And so Luke and I are probably gonna, like, butt heads a little bit this month, because he really, I don't think that he sees my job as, like, very, I know it's not, the best, but I just don't feel comfortable just putting all my eggs in one basket. I really can't. I have to do something, and even if I can pay, like, half the rent, like, at least half of it is paid, and then I can figure out where the other half is going to come from. Alright, so we're actually going to go... Let's try this again. Finally! Okay, last time I forgot what the jump button was. So... yeah, it's hard because I'm very traditional. Like, usually if my husband asks me to do something, I will do it, like, even if I disagree, because it's like, I believe he's the head of the household. But it's very difficult, because, like, now I've had company steal from us twice, and I can't do it. I just can't do that anymore. It's very, knowing that I can do something a little bit about it. I can at least get, like, half the rent paid. But it is hard, because he does need me, but that's why basically people are wondering, like, why is Luke gonna do more of his Batman content? Well, to do this content, he needs me. This is a co-op channel. So really, it's my fault. I'm trying to work another job, which means Luke is gonna have to wait for me to be done with work before he can record for this channel. There might... So he has to work on his Batman channel a little bit more. Which, honestly, that's where it all started. That's what people I really don't think that it's bad to do like quality over quantity. Like if you do like maybe you don't stream 10 hours a day, maybe just 3 hours a day, and people, and then the streams that you do are something really fun that you want to play. So, but we'll see. I mean, it's really up to Luke. Yeah, basically I had my neck. My neck was like all cramped because I basically didn't sleep at all the night before my first day of my job because I had to get up so early. I probably got 2 hours of sleep, and then I had to be on my feet the whole time and go. So it was definitely hard. Okay, hey Pup Jojo, hey everyone. Hello, Mayor Debbie. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, you guys are asking, like, why Luke's doing more Batman content. I mean, you know, I think, you know, so, I think that's actually, honestly, like, I hate to say it on this channel, but it's like, this channel was always the extra channel where we just had fun. And making it the main channel made it more work than fun. So it was like, I think streaming less here and spreading different types of content on different channels might be actually a good thing. I don't know. But I know it's breaking Luke's heart that I'm trying to work. It's basically breaking his heart because he knows I'm not making very much money where I'm going. But I know I'm not making very much money. But it's like at least I know I'm making it. I'm very concerned about YouTube because they, you know, they didn't pay us for 2 months. That was very stressful to me. So I just, this is the second time it's happened. So it's hard. Alright, so we finally got over to this area. And, like, I don't think hasn't happened to every YouTuber like that, you know? Not everyone who works on YouTube, there's problems with every network on YouTube. Usually, like, you know, the thing with, like getting on a network, like, there's a lot of networks that are overseas. And then there's networks that are American networks. The problem with, like, American networks is usually kind of like, there's a lot of problems with them. You know, sometimes they, like, I mean, we worked for Maker, and that was actually a corrupt network also. So, I mean, not all American networks are good. We worked for a network based out of Pennsylvania that was actually a decent and honest network. There is one problem with, American networks, and, there is a few problems with them. One problem with American networks is that American networks, sometimes they have like a, like, basically, if you work overseas, people will just kind of like, for the networks that we've worked with overseas, instead of just kind of like looking at your channel like, oh, are you Jake Paul, or like, are you somebody important, and then we'll treat you better. You know, it's more like, if you're overseas, it's more like, oh, they don't know any of those American people anyway. So they kind of treat everyone the same. So Luke and I have really liked going with international networks because since our channel has had a lot of issues, it had problems with being, you know, deleted and an error with the notifications. We really like just being treated like everyone else. I don't really like having like a popularity contest where, you know, they're only gonna give nice things to some people on the network. But I mean, honestly, the other reason why it's better to go to an international network in general, depending on what country it is, in general, international networks, I don't know why this is, but they pay more. Like, they just pay more. And because of our channel having an error in it, we needed that money. So that was why we always went to international networks. But as you can see, we've had two times where they have completely screwed us over. So I get that all of, you know, Luke is making the best decisions, like, for business and everything. I get that. And I know that he's a lot better at, you know, earning money than me. He's better at a lot of things than me, but I just, like the saying goes, like, a bird in the hand is worth 3 in the bush. Like, I just want to work a basic job and get paid because it's very stressful working 2 months and not getting paid on YouTube. That's very hard. So I'm doing the best I can. If Luke's very sick and stressed out a lot and overworked, I didn't mean for that to happen. But I just can't. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard not being paid for 2 months of your work. It's really hard. So, but anyways, I'll try not to keep talking about it. So, let's see if we can find this shrine thing that we're supposed to be finding. So I'm just gonna, okay, so actually we're right here. The shrine should be right up here then. And it's kind of neat that you're doing all these constructs. Like, one thing I am gonna do though with my measly little job, side job, is I'm gonna try to take $5–10 like every month and use it to like promote certain videos. And I think that will actually help. You can pay for ads on Facebook and stuff. So I'm actually gonna, you can actually pay for ads for your channel for only $5 or $10, and it gets you some more viewers. So I'm actually gonna be doing that. Hopefully that will help. It has a tiny bit, like a few people have come back and seen some older videos. Alright guys, so we're gonna go right in here. You'll be in our thoughts and prayers, Pup Jojo. You know, I think one of the hardest things about going from working for yourself and then working in the private sector is it's almost like your dream died in a way, because you wanted, you know, I had all these ideas that I was going to do for YouTube, like I was going to teach free lessons on the violin, and I was going to show people all these different things I was doing, and all these adventures I was going on and everything. So I feel like sometimes, but I don't think being a regular person is that bad of a thing. So I think it's gonna be okay. And also, you never know, there could be different seasons in people's life. You know, I could have this job for like 5–7 years, and then maybe I could come back to the channel and work full time again. I don't know. You never know what's gonna happen in life, so So you just have to take it one day at a time. Alright, so we're gonna do this shrine here. Okay, Naomi, that's very kind of you. And guys and girls, don't. Oh, I think I heard that somebody has a. We'll keep you in our thoughts and prayers. Pup Jojo, I'm sorry. Oh, you're officially on the list for a transplant. Oh, that's okay. Well, we'll be praying for you, Pup Jojo. So you've made it here. Now then, extend your right hand. Attach. Attach something to an equipped weapon or shield to enhance it. You can undo the fusion, but that will destroy whatever has been attached. This is the fuse ability. It allows you to fuse something nearby to your weapon or shield, thereby enhancing it. Why not pick up the sword just ahead and fuse a nearby object to it? Use fuse and receive the blessing from this shrine. No, we're not paid by YouTube yet. No, we won't be paid. No. And then YouTube actually kicked us out of their creator program because they don't want to deal with the fact that the company didn't pay us. So, it's been very stressful. And we really needed that creator program to help us. So, it's been very, and a lot of people said a lot of mean things to Luke when he's just been reaching out and asking them to help us get paid, and people have just been very rude to him, and it's been taking a huge toll on him. Alright, you can quickly set an ability. Press L and hold. If we were paid, then Luke wouldn't be sick, and I wouldn't have to work like another job, and also if we were paid, Luke wouldn't be having a fever right now from all the stress. You can quickly set an ability, but we did get some funds from our Patreon, so our rent through next month is paid. Not all of our bills, but we're thankful to God and to everyone, for all of our viewers, for helping with that. So thank you all for making it so we didn't lose our home. You can quickly set an ability. Press L and select. Thank you, Uncle Howdy. If that amount was on Patreon, then yes, that helped out tremendously. And if it was for members, then it will help out when we get paid from YouTube again. Alright, so we've got this. We're gonna... Alright, so we're gonna do this, and now we're gonna fuse... Now, so this is actually... Oh, I see. Now we can use it to hit the... Thank you, Uncle Howdy, and thank you everyone for all the help, and you know, yeah, we really appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. And I appreciate it very much. I just there we go. Okay. Like, I'm feeling better knowing that, you know, like, basically, I've been kind of like, and like I told you guys, like, I've been like doing DoorDash delivery and stuff just to go in between streams. But I will say one thing that's really bad about doing DoorDash, and I don't have any problem with it, like Luke, I was actually telling Luke that I'm gonna actually miss doing it, because it's one of the most relaxing jobs you can actually have. So you can, like, doing DoorDash is actually really great. I do recommend it. Like, somebody was telling me that they were super depressed and that they couldn't get a job and that they, you know, felt terrible about themselves and they thought they might try doing DoorDash, and I think that's actually quite a great idea. If you're having, like, a really rough spot in your life where you just can't even walk into an employer's office and ask them for a job, and you just need something to get by, I would say DoorDash is really great because basically it's almost like a job you basically can't mess up. It's actually not that hard to do. It's not hard to apply. All you have to do is take a picture of yourself and basically, you know, just they put you through a criminal background check, and then you basically just download the app and then you can start DoorDashing. But the problem is, if you're trying to actually get a lot of extra money, even though you can make a lot in one day, from DoorDashing, like, you can make between $30 and $90 depending on what you're doing. The problem is a lot of times you're going to be paying up to $40 in gas every day, depending on how much you're driving around. So, you know, you could be losing a ton of that money in gas. So that's the problem. Like, if you do it smartly, you could potentially, if you're driving around a small area, you could potentially make money, but you have to really be really smart about it. So that's the problem with it. So I am glad that I got a part-time job, that I'm not going to be wasting gas money just you know, driving around a lot. However, I really do love doing DoorDash. I think it's a great thing, a confidence builder. Basically, somebody recommended it to me because I was having a hard time before. And I was saying, well, you know, what about, because I had a paper route and people were really mean on my paper route sometimes. And, let's see. Okay, so how do I actually fuse? Oh, so I just do this. Okay, equipped it. So how would I actually fuse an arrow? Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I mean, like, basically what I was gonna say is, it's a great confidence builder because basically somebody introduced DoorDash to me like, well, you don't need to worry about people being mean to you because basically, as soon as you hand them their food, like say they order McDonald's or something, they're just happy to get their food. Like, say you're like 3 minutes late or something. It's not, I mean, they're not going to be yelling at you or something. They're just happy to get their food. Like, they're just thankful. You know, maybe you'll get like a $2 less of a tip, but it's not that, you know, it's kind of like a low pressure job, you know, just do the best you can. So I do kind of miss it. I also really like being able to listen to my music in my car and not have people pester me. So, but, you know, I think I really needed to, you know, I need to make more money. So yeah, so I'm slowly doing other things. But I probably will still do that, like, on the side, like, if I need extra cash for things. Like, if I need a game that I really need, I could, like... The problem is, if I do that, I'm driving around the entire day, and I can't really help out with the channel, so... it's definitely, you know, time is money. Like, you can't help with the channel and do a side job at the same time. You have to choose. So. But I would recommend it to anyone who's struggling with, you know, either needs confidence or needs some extra cash, like, and just doesn't see a way they can just, you know, they can just, apply for anything right now. Okay. Fire fruit. And I died. I already talked about it. I already talked about it for like literally 30 minutes. You're gonna have to rewind. I'm not gonna repeat my points. It's gonna mess up the entire video. I don't repeat points, especially when I've already been over it for half an hour. Thank you though. I'm sorry. I don't, you know, you can always rewind. Alright, so we're gonna go back here. I don't... I was just talking to my regular audience of people, so, I mean, if I don't... I'm just talking to people that I regularly stream for. So, if it's somebody I don't know, I'm... You know, I don't... I was just talking to my audience. Okay. Wow. Oh, we got a construct bow. Awesome. The construct bow has fusion powers too, huh? Says Miss Deanna. Alright. Hello, just kidding around. Hello, everyone. Alright, I do not... Oh, I guess I'm going up here. Okay. I got a long spike. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to be setting this on fire? Alright, hi, oh, that's right. We can attach something to it. Oh, I could have done that. I could have done that. Hey Richard, hey everyone. Replacing the battery to my new one I bought on Amazon for my Samsung S22 phone. I pray to God that it works well. I'm replacing my old battery to the new one. Oh, oh yeah. I hope and pray that works well too, Jacob. Light of blessing, a crystal that is glows with the light that purges ancient evil and the radiance. May the light of blessing grant you the strength you seek. So shrine 2 complete. Alright. Link. Oh, there's the construct. I came because there was something I failed to give you. Please take it. Energy cell, a gift from Zonai construct designed to be worn on a belt. It can power Zonai devices. What I have given you is an energy cell. It is required to make use of the tools known as Zonai devices. I cannot demonstrate its utility because there are no Zonai devices here. I do have an associate on the other side of that cave system. They can teach you how to use this. I hope the energy cell I provided is useful to you. Thank you. Oh, okay. Okay. Hello, Richard Taylor. Hi, everyone. Okay. Yeah, so if you guys are just coming in, Lucas not feeling well. He's had a very hard week, and he's had to take on everything. Like, he's had to email people, and I haven't had to take on the stress of that. So it's been very hard for him. And of course last night, and as you guys know, because they haven't paid us for this channel, that's another reason why Luke has had to start working on the other channel more. Because he doesn't want this to happen again where we don't get paid again, so he's also trying to take steps to do. In a way, Luke has his second job, which is the Nightwings 01 Batman channel. So Luke and I are both working other jobs. Like, he already has another job, really, which is this other Batman channel, which he can easily let's see. So I don't think I need this Soldier Reaper. So I think Luke and I are both working jobs that are, you know, outside of the Let's Play channel. Trying to do that more. Well, it's actually Luke's channel, his Nightwings 01 channel, like I said, about international networks versus American networks. I don't know why, but American networks are a little bit safer to work for. They don't always pay as much, but they are safer. So Luke's network is based out of somewhere in either New York or New Jersey. So alright, so let's see if we can find... Okay, we've got one thing of fish. I mean, it's up to him. I mean, I don't think Luke really takes days off anymore. He would probably take a day off if we had a house and all of our stuff is paid for the IRS. Which will be... Luke will take a day off in like 30 years. I mean, it's not really a day off when you're... I mean, he's not... I mean, yeah, I know what you mean, Uncle Howdy, like... Where maybe he should just sleep the whole day. I mean, in reality, he's literally not able to wake up. Like, he can't even move, so he doesn't really even have a choice. Like, every time I try to wake him up, he's literally in... Like, he might have to go to the doctor. Like, he's in pretty bad shape. Like, he can't even get up even if he wanted to. Like, he's not... It's not like, oh, he's hanging out and eating ice cream and watching TV. He's not able to move. He can't get up at all. He's very sick. Like, I don't tell people how sick Luke is, because Luke is this sick a lot. Like, you know, like, most people don't remember, but when I met Luke, you know, he had his car, right after, a year after knowing him, he had a horrific car accident. And he gets sick like this a lot. We've been in the hospital like hundreds of times. he's not. I mean, if he, yeah, I mean, if I can't get him up after this, I'll have to stream again. But yeah. The sad thing is, like, the first time that a company didn't pay us on YouTube, you know, we would have had it, they took enough for a house. That was the amount of money they took. It was the same amount that would have paid for a house. So they've already stolen that much, you know, it's very messed up, because Luke would have had a house by now. But it is what it is. Yeah, he's not doing well, but I don't, you know, I can't mentally freak out every time Luke is having he's really sick, because he's really sick almost every month, because he's not well. Like, he hit his head in a car accident, his ribs were almost shattered, you know, his lungs aren't good, he has, you know, neuropathy, he has a lot of health. I mean, there's a reason why he works from home. He's like, and I get to, it's nice to be able to confirm it, because a lot of people think like, oh, disabled people are just people that just stay home, but it's not actually true. Like, a lot of people, like, I even know a lot of people on this channel that are disabled, that are in excruciating pain all the time, that can barely walk, can barely move, that have pain every time they try to get up out of bed, that have pain just doing daily tasks. I mean, Luke is in pain like 24/7 already, so it's like, just like something like the amount of stress he's been under, and, you know, the way he's pushing himself to basically make up for 2 months of work in like a week is, you know, it makes sense why he's in the shape that he's in. We can't really take a day off anyway, though, like, either of us, because we, you know, Luke and I have had a hard life ourselves. Like, we've had a lot of things that have been hard. We have a lot of family members that are, like, weren't okay with us getting married, so that haunts you your whole life. Like, nothing is ever good enough for them. If you try to take a vacation or a day off, they see you as, like, not caring about them, whereas they'll take vacations all the time. But if you try to do something nice for yourself, they'll see you as you don't care about them. It's very messed up. Like, it's hard when your family doesn't approve of you. It can basically lead to a life where nothing you ever do is good enough, and you work yourself to death to please your family, and it's never going to be good enough for them. So it can basically lead you into a life of exhaustion just for family stuff. Like, Luke and I were like Romeo and Juliet. Both of our families were not okay with us getting married. Like, they were okay with it at first, but I guess there was some kind of horrible argument, and it just led into, like, over more than 10 years of just very difficult relationship and stuff. So it's like Luke and I have basically had to work ourselves to death to try to keep visiting both families and try to make amends with both of them, even though I don't feel like we did anything wrong. But we just had to keep repaying back whatever they felt we did to them, which was basically get married. Like, our crime was getting married. So it's been a long lifetime of, like, suffering in many ways. So YouTube, like, was supposed to be some kind of remedy to that, But even that our families both used against us, so it's definitely it's, you know, I definitely think like some, you know, I don't know, there's definitely been a lot of difficulties in our life, but you know, we're still here, so. Alright, we may have need of these parts. There are more materials near the water available for use. Okay, so they're gonna use these parts. Okay, and there's Rauru. The steward were the first to, the steward constructs were the first to be built. After that we crafted others suited to different roles. Culinary constructs, maker constructs, you'll find all sorts of them still active in this place. Some became so skilled with their specialties that they surpassed us. We began to learn from them instead. You should take time out to talk to them. They can teach you how many things you might not yet know. Oh, so each of them kind of knows something, so we can talk to them about some stuff. That's very kind of you, Uncle Howdy. I can figure out what your ultimate is. I'm sure Luke would wanna like help do the. I mean, it depends on if your ultimate is for both of us or me. I mean, I'm sure Luke will feel better in another day. The thing about Luke is he gets very sick, like very, very, very sick, and then after he has like 15 hours of sleep, he can feel better. And honestly, if, you know, so, okay, so these are like little fans. So let's see actually where we need to get. I think that is actually... Okay, let me actually see this. So this is another, I don't know. Oh, that's where I died? Okay, and I don't know what this is. I think I have to get to this shrine. So, I mean, I think he'll be okay. I mean, somebody had a question about if I'm gonna do, like, all the amiibo drops. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna play the game how I feel like playing it. I don't really know if I'm gonna do amiibo drops. So honestly, I'm just having fun playing it like this. I mean, I kind of see our first series as like, that's the series that we did, where people had requests and they asked us to do it a certain way. So I kind of see this series as like, oh, I'm just kind of playing it for fun and exploring. I don't know. Hello, Tim. Good. How are you doing today? The rafts for crossing to the other side are broken. Transportation is on hold. Only silver lining is the Zonai devices are undamaged. Ah, it seems you don't know of the Zonai devices. They are necessities around here. The green thing is called Zonai device. Ones you see here is a fan. You can produce wind by striking it. They are self-evidently useful. We have a variety of Zonai devices for a multitude of reasons. Using Zonai devices require energy. An external energy cell will be necessary in your case. Ah, you already have one. Perhaps a refresher explanation. Energy cell stores the energy required. Its energy will replenish automatically while Zonai devices are not in use. Its capacity is not unlimited. Pardon for the long explanation. It does not change for need of a raft. Zonai devices are extremely useful. Think creatively and you will find many ways to employ them. The rafts are broken. Alright, so oh, you wanted a Hatsune Miku Fortnite stream? That's very kind of you, Uncle Howdy. I mean, I'm sure Luke will... I'm sure Luke would... I'll ask Luke and see. Maybe he would... maybe he'll feel better tonight, and... Luke is more entertaining than me. He probably would make a more fun, entertaining stream than me, but... I don't know. Yeah, okay, thank you, Uncle Howdy. I'll think about it. Especially if I need to stream something else besides Zelda. I don't understand what your comment means, so I don't understand what you mean. Sorry, I don't. Oh, okay, Jacob Orion. I don't know what you mean about linking the channels. I don't know who you are, if you're a new viewer or an old viewer. I can't give a lot of personal information out like that. I can't give information about where my channels are attached. I mean, if you're a new we've been online since 2007. So, I mean, if you're a new viewer, no, we don't. Like, you have two different questions there. Something about channels being linked, which would only be like an old viewer would know that we have more than one channel, and then you have a question about new, like only a new viewer would ask, which is something about the camera. So it's just a little confusing. Especially with people, you know, taking stuff from me and hacking my channel recently. I can't really give a lot of information about my channels. I don't know what you mean. You have other Okay. Well, no, I'm not on Facecam right now. We do cameras sometimes. Thank you for finding the channel. Appreciate that. Today is not a normal day. Usually it's a co-op channel. Are you going in this direction? We do YouTube very old school. We don't do our face cam. We have a few videos where we do face cam, but we don't generally do it. I don't really like, why don't we do face cam? I mean, I don't really like face cam in general. Like, I don't watch channels that do face cam myself. I'm very old school. I watch older channels that just have gameplay and voice. That's the kind of channels I like. I don't like seeing somebody like react to it with their face on the. It interrupts the game for me. Like, I just like seeing the game. Like, I think the game should be the focus. Also, if we would do face cam, we would have to lower the quality of our video, because face cam usually lowers the quality of the video. So, I mean, it all depends if you want your face to be the focus or if you want the gameplay to be the focus. So we've always wanted the gameplay to be the focus, so we don't really do face cam, because there's, you know, the main focus, we're just trying to show off the game. You know, we have vlogs and stuff like that, but yeah, we've never really started out doing face cam. We've been doing YouTube since 2007. So we didn't do face cam in 2007. We don't do it now. Fire is a crucial tool when traveling to the mountain path. A fire can be used either to cook or to warm yourself. Okay, I recommend using flint as a fire starter. Well, I'm glad you found the channel, Sumo. Appreciate it, and thank you very much for watching. I recommend using flint as a fire starter. Place flint next to a bundle of wood, then strike it with a metallic or stony weapon. This is my recipe for fire. There are several other methods, but it's best to internalize the basics. Would you like to hear about cooking? You can cook anytime and anywhere. All you need is a pot. One method of cooking is simply to throw random ingredients into the pot. Others are more careful. This is the best way to make meals that can warm you up. Other effects are also possible. Insect and monster parts are not edible. Do not cook horns or guts with the food. Save these parts as materials for elixirs. Alright, and I've already... Okay, so I think they said use flint. Use flint next to a bundle of wood. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we've done videos with face cam. I'm not really, like, embarrassed to do it. Like, it's just that I don't... Even the videos that we do it on, it doesn't... Our channel is so messed up right now anyway. Like, I'm surprised people have found it. And I'm thankful for people finding it. But, today's kind of an off day. My husband's very sick, so I'm not in the, you know, most happy mood. Like, because I'm, you know, worried about him, obviously. And of course, but, I mean, there's several reasons why, you know, we don't do it. You know, obviously when we lived near Boston, we had a really big place with a lot of lighting, and it would have been a lot easier to do it there. But obviously that's where the first company stole tons of money from us. And then the IRS took money from us. So it costs a lot of money to have a lot of good lighting and have, you know, like a huge green screen and stuff and do face cam. But in reality, like I said, like Luke and I started out doing it without it. People didn't really do a lot of face cam on older playthroughs. We're very old school, so I don't even watch people who do face cam generally. So like it's not something I like watching. Like I just like hearing somebody's voice with the game. That's what I like, so that's what kind of playthroughs that we do. Like we have some videos where we react to like certain things, and we put our face cam on there, but I don't see any reason why I would need to do it with the game, because the game itself is visually interesting to look at, so I don't see any reason why I should. Because like if you add a face cam onto the game, it can cut off part of the cutscene, and like for me, and I'm trying to be as nice as possible, but like I don't want to say anything bad about like people that use face cam, because that's fine. Like I get that they're doing the YouTube thing, and I get that. But like I don't like it when people use it, because it cuts off part of the cutscene. You can't see the full game. So I don't really like it. I don't really like seeing people use it personally. So, you know, that's why I don't like it. I mean, I don't know, I'm only filling in part-time. Pika Bolt. You can always, I mean, I can screenshot your name and ask, my husband Luke about it if you want to. That's very kind of you if you want to collab. I'll just let him know, Because I'm like, I'm not working here every day anymore, unfortunately. So, hello Brady, I hope you're having a nice day. But that's very kind of you, and I'm sure, you know, if it worked out for you guys, and if there was good to, like, if it was a good like, if you guys could come to like an agreement of like a good way to collab, I'm sure he would be open to it. We haven't really collabed with anyone, to be honest, like, very much, because our sleep schedules are all weird, and mainly my husband Luke collabs with basically me. So I honestly don't know how to use this. I don't know how to use the flint. I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to use it. Whatever. So, but thank you, that's very kind of you. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why there's like I mean, I think if we had done face cam 10 years ago, we probably would. Honestly, I do think it makes you more well known because people can see you. That people do want to see your face when you're playing. I get that. Most people want to see it. I guess I don't know. I don't have really a reason. I guess I just started doing this. We just started doing it this way, and I don't have too much of a, I can't really give a reason right now. I'd have to, like, you know, come up with some reasons, but, alright, mining construct. The cave is especially dark. You will need a light in order to proceed to the mining site ahead. Do you have a bright bloom seed? You do not know any of them. The glowing flowers there are bright blooms. They shine brightly. Many use them as illumination in dark places. The bright blooms grow natively in caves such as this one. The cave has been picked mostly clean of them. This is because it is especially dark. The seeds are often necessarily. I'm posted here to provide a reminder to bring bright bloom seeds. Did you know bright bloom require a stimulus to blossom? Striking a bright bloom seed or attaching it to an arrow will cause it to activate on impact. You see, growing there is no different. I caused it to blossom. It will generally be in our best interest to use bright bloom seeds in dark places such as this. I mean, basically, I can explain one reason I don't really do face cam is that, like, one reason I'll tell you is that, like, when I am on face cam, I basically freeze like a deer in the headlights. I can't be relaxed because, like, I know people are looking at me, and I don't really act like myself. I don't have my actual personality. Like, I completely change my personality because I'm worried about what people are thinking of me and, like, if they can see me and stuff. So, you know, it just makes me very nervous to be on camera. Like, even though people aren't mean or anything, I just get I'm much more relaxed without the camera. Like, it, you know, and I honestly, that's kind of the whole reason why I don't like it is, like, basically I feel like, and it's just my personal opinion, I just feel like me doing face cam would be like, and I get that that's what some YouTubers do, but, like, a lot of it is like, you just basically, it becomes like, instead of you just casually you know, like, hey, I decided I'm going to play this and share it with you guys today, and I just woke up and I decided to play this. Instead of that, you know, it's like, okay, let me explain. Like, I used to do stage stuff a lot. Like, I used to, like, do aria contests and stuff on stage for school and everything. So I know what it's like to be on stage and have everyone looking at you and stuff. And it becomes like this big production where a lot of YouTubers, like, the whole thing is about, like, how they look and their personality on camera. And I really don't want it to be, like, about my personality on camera. I just basically want to play the game and just hang out with people. Because I feel like, yeah, I could become really good at that. Like, I could become really good at, like, looking really great on camera and getting all the perfect outfits and getting the lighting correct. But I feel like all that energy that you spend, like, trying to make your lighting look good and making you look good, personally, I'm really trying not to say this because I don't want to be, like, I feel like I don't want to be mean to other YouTubers. But maybe for other YouTubers, they're perfectly natural on camera. But I feel like for me, it would make me into, like, more of a fake person if I did that. Where the whole idea of the channel, instead of being myself, would be being this character on a camera. And I just don't want to do that. So, I think there is a way, you can make a lot of money, like, where more people could see you if you're on camera. But I feel like it takes the focus away from the game, like I said. So I just, I don't want to be that kind of YouTuber. It's not, it's not necessary for me. So that's why I don't do it. And I don't think all YouTubers are like that. I think it's like a business thing. Like, people are on camera so people can see them. So I'm not saying that everyone is like that. I'm just saying for me it would probably become like that. So that's why I don't want to do it. Like, everybody has their different things that they're comfortable with. Like, some people are comfortable singing on stage. Some people are comfortable doing the lights in the back of the stage. Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. I'm just comfortable sharing a game with people that I enjoy. I just don't like doing the camera thing. Excuse me, the Zonite is already slated for processing. It would pose difficulties for me if you look to yourself. Oh, are you unfamiliar with it? This is the Zonite. It is a unique mineral that can be mined far beneath the land below. There are trace deposits of it on this island as well, but they are limited to this cave. Our society flourished by processing this substance in other materials. Zonite is processed by smelting it in a furnace. It is therefore converted into materials with useful properties. A few materials will be ready for your review shortly. Wait one moment. Thank you for your patience. I will now explain what sorts of materials the ore can be processed into. Zonite technology is typically powered by zonite charges. These occasionally solidify into a form known as crystallized charges. Converting zonite into the other useful materials in this way is called processing. Zonite charges are what power zonite devices and constructs. A charge can be consumed to replenish your energy cell. Do you need anything else explained? Crystallized charges are a solidified form of zonite charges. We mainly use them as a raw material in the construct of energy cells. Please visit any time you require processed materials. So yeah, I mean, if I was gonna do, like, I was just thinking, because I see Granddaddy Otaku here. Because I was gonna, if we hadn't had, like, a financial, like, horrible thing happen to us, I probably would have been able to do, I was trying to save up to do, like, a face cam thing with, like, if I'm doing it for a specific event, then it doesn't stress me out as much, like if I'm doing it for, like if I would do, like, Peach cosplay or something for Mario or something like that. I think that would make it more fun and I would be less stressed about it, but it's like, it's hard for me to just do it day to day. Like, I'm the kind of person that gets very obsessed with things, so it would become very obsessive for me. Like, I would have to make sure everything was, like, I would have to make sure I had, like, 12 outfits ready to go, like, for the next 2 weeks. And they would all have to look really cute and be ready for the camera and stuff like that. Like, it would consume my life to the point where I wouldn't be able to get anything else done. I would just have to focus on how I would look in front of the camera. So it just wouldn't work for me. For some people it would work. For me, it wouldn't. The cave previously had ample resources. It is gradually yielding less and less. That is why I require support, but my requests have so far gone unanswered. I must therefore continue to mine without resting. Okay, so let's try to get these little things. Maybe we can get some of this. I don't know if I can pick these up. Ah, I have not given you permission to take those. Could it be you have forgotten to bring Zonai capsules? Yeah, you have forgotten years, or perhaps you may not even know what I mean. Zonai capsules are a convenient means of carrying portable Zonai devices. It is unfortunate that you seem to have none. I will lend you a few to spare. Zonai devices. The ones I give you are fan types. You can deploy them at any time. They will generate wind when struck. Zonai devices are useful and come in many varieties. I will always carry several with me. Many neglect to keep a healthy supply on hand. I will keep watch for such individuals. The spares I gave you were the last ones I carried. Take care not to forget. Remember that a device cannot be put in the back in the capsule. Think carefully before deploying one from your pouch. Yeah, definitely Granddaddy Otaku. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna try to do this. Oh, we can't exchange. Okay. Alright, hi, Nintendo Super Yoshi. Alright, thank you, Nintendo Super Yoshi, for being a member for 53 months. Unbelievable. Thank you so much, Super Yoshi. Hope you're having a great day, my friend. Thank you very much. And hope everything is going well with you. That Zonite is ready, slated for processing. Okay, so maybe we'll have to come back here if we need... Oh, wait. Maybe we can get some of this. Sorry, guys. I'm going through this rather slowly. Okay. And yeah, I agree. I know you said it a while ago, but I agree, Brady. It is a really good game. It's difficult to explain to people, like it's difficult to explain to people how but I don't know. I haven't really had that question in a long time. But it's like, it's hard to explain to people. But I personally think that the more you're on camera and the more you're on stage, it kind of like changes you in a way. And so I feel like sometimes it can definitely be you know, I do think you have to be careful with like how much you're on camera and how much you're on stage and stuff, because it can definitely be it can definitely change things about your personality, and maybe not all of that is a good thing. Sometimes, like, I mean, I don't have any problem with, like, so what is this? 2 for 15 of these, 3 for 0. 3 for 0. Personalized charge. Okay, so let's try to get this. How many do you require? Oh, wow. So I guess I'll get, like, 3. Oh, I guess I can get 5 of these. Okay, I don't really know what I just did. Alright, so now we're gonna try to get out of here. Oh, we're gonna have to get a cart and bring it here, I guess. Oh, we have one, okay. Alright, so now I have to somehow... Oops. Oh no, that fused that over here. Alright, thank you, feels like yesterday I found the channel. Looking forward to all the June content and prayers for the both of you. Thank you, Jade Rose. Thank you for being a member for, thank you so much, Jade Rose. 38 months, thank you so much. Thank you, Jade. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. And hello, Geeky PJ, and hi, Justin, and Batman01, and Jacob Orion, and Nintendo Kid Super Yoshi, Avery, and Silver Sonic, Granddaddy Otaku, and Ariel, Miss Deanna, and Meyer, and Brady Power, and Silver Sonic. Good to see everybody. Hope you guys are doing great. Yeah, it's... Whoops, I did not mean to do that. I hit it with the rock. Let's hope this thing doesn't, I don't fall. I probably should have gotten another fan. I think there's not enough in this. Oh, maybe there's enough. I don't know. Alright, we made it to the end. Okay. Ah, the time bell that sounds from the temple of time rings at a set time each morning and evening. Along with the constructs, we woke to the sound of the bell. When we heard it in the evening, we knew it was time to rest. It also played its part in our traditional ceremonies in a way. It was this place's beating heart. The sight of the temple and the sound of its bell stir fond memories in me. Oh, I forgot what time it was. I forgot how long it was. Okay, Raru, that's right, Justin. It's like a theme park ride. There you go, Miss Deanna. Yeah, so we'll see, I mean, sorry again, guys, that you guys didn't get the fun entertainment of Kwing today, but, I mean, yeah, he's only human, so, like, I mean, like, I guess in a way, having a day to sleep is like a day off, like, in a way, even though he's not feeling well, like, I mean, when I'm not feeling well, it does feel good. I mean, that's the one thing that's hard about, like, I think it will be really hard about working a different job outside of YouTube is, you know, I push myself very hard, you know, trying to get videos done and everything like that. But it's like when I'm asleep, you know, when I'm really, I have a headache and I feel terrible, I don't have to call in and ask somebody if I can sleep and, you know, take the day off, because it's like, I just would be calling myself, you know. I think that's what I like about working my own time is like, it's like you can push yourself really hard, and then when you feel sick or whatever, then you can take some time off and then work again. But in a job where you work for an employer, it's hard because it's like, even when you're trying to tell them you feel too sick to go to work and you're in agony, they're still going to tell you to come in. So it's like, it's definitely hard. I feel like I've had to work when I was very sick a lot for people, like, especially when I have headaches or when I just feel exhausted. Which is, I mean, normal, like, employers do that. It's like, it's definitely, it can be frustrating to not be able to take time off when you need it. But, I mean, that's just how life is, you know. Well, device dispenser, operation confirmed. On track to meet today's Zonai capsule production target. Oh, do you want to use the device dispenser? I have nearly met my target. You are welcome to use it. Yes, this is a device dispenser. It produces Zonai capsules. By converting certain resources, the resources it accepts are things such as construct horns and Zonai charges. You can process resources that you hold by dropping them into the receptacle. It is similar to using a cooking pot. Shall I explain the Zonai capsules? Zonai capsules are portable Zonai devices in convenient pocket form. A Zonai cannot be put back in its capsule after you have removed it. They are intended to be disposable. They are also plentiful. You can extract many Zonai capsules from a single device dispenser. There is no harm in converting your spare resources into Zonai capsules. It ensures you will always have a few. It will contribute my maintenance checks. This dispenser is available for use. Oh, after I do my maintenance checks. Oh, okay, so this is not ready to go. Wait a second. I don't actually know where the Zonai... I don't think I have any Zonai capsules. Have a Zonai device. Oh, that's very sweet, Ariel. Thank you. Oh, your cousin is feeling better. Uncle Howdy, that's good. Alright guys, let's see if we can get anywhere that's actually interesting. That's a forage construct. Well, let's go in here and see what this is like. Spicy pepper! There we go. Must be good. Oh, wow. Maybe I'm gonna have to eat this spicy pepper to keep from freezing. So here's the cold. Alright, finally I have a shirt. I think it's too cold in here. I'm gonna end up freezing. It's way too cold. Alright, so that's way too cold in there. I honestly don't know what I'm supposed to do next. Oh no. I need to. This is awful. Where's my friend? You can see me. I'm a Korok. One of the children of the forest. I was traveling with my friend, but we got separated. My friend is sending up a smoke signal. I can't wait to catch up. I'm so tired. Alright, well, we're gonna pick you up. Poor little Koroks. Healing. I know. Like, it's coming over here. He was just licking my leg. Hey, Link. No, Luke isn't here right now, Link. He's not feeling well, buddy. That's very sweet. Alright, Link. Oh, Linky, what are you doing? Okay, my cat's crawling all over me right now. I think he's feeling sad. Link is feeling sad. Alright guys, so now we're just gonna put the Korok in here. Sorry. Alright. see a Kirby movie, says Miss Deanna. Yeah. Thank you, Matthew. Says, what Nintendo movie would you want to see after the Zelda movie? I would love to see a Star Fox movie, although I really doubt it. Will probably be Donkey Kong. Thank you, Matthew. Oh, thank you so much, Matthew, for the super chat. Yeah, what Nintendo movies would you guys and gals like to see? Miss Deanna would like to see, maybe a Kirby movie. That would be really cute, Miss Deanna. And Star Fox movie would be really great, Matthew. Thank you for the super chat. I mean, I got my favorite movie with Sonic. I love Sonic. Obviously, he's not a Nintendo character. I mean, both of those movies would be great. Kirby or, so you guys mean like, Let's Ride, says Miss Deanna. Oh, thank you, Silver Sonic. It's very kind. Thank you, Mac. Yeah, I guess it depends if it's if it's animated or if it's live action. Like if it's like the animated, like I would like to see an animated or animated type movie for like Kirby or something. I think like an animated movie for Kirby or Star Fox would be really great. Like if they were doing a live action movie, whoops. I think they could, I mean, to think of like what they could do for a live action movie. I feel like they could, like, I'm trying to think of movies they could do with actually human beings. I mean, they could probably do like Fire Emblem. You know, I feel like for Link and Zelda, like a Zelda movie, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I would rather see I think I'd rather see an animated film for, like, if it was a Zelda movie, personally. I think like a Zelda movie in live action would be too weird for me. I don't. Oh, whoopsies, I messed that up. I needed that log. I messed that up. I messed that up. I'm waiting here for my friend. I wonder what happened. Alright, so I think his friend, I think we are here. Where's the friend? He's right here. There he is. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Reunited at last! I'd like to give you something. Here's all I have. Korok seeds. Bye! Yeah, I'll have to think about it, like, what kind of movie. I saw the, Warcraft movie that was live action that was kind of interesting. I like the Mario movie. I love the Sonic movie. That was my favorite one. I really loved that a lot. I thought that was really great. But I feel like Sonic really does well in the real world since Sonic X and other Sonic shows where Sonic meets people and interacts with people. Like not all Nintendo or game characters have interacted with the real world. Um, I mean, weirdly enough, Captain Falcon, like racing, like sci-fi, like futuristic world with Captain Falcon in it would be kind of interesting. Um, I definitely think it would be neat. I love Star Fox. That is one of my favorite franchises. Like, I think that would be cool as an anime or an animated film. I don't know. It's just hard for me to imagine. I was happy to see the Mario movie. I thought they did a really good job with that. Like, it could have been better, but it could have been worse. Um, yeah, I think Kirby would want to be one of my top ones, definitely. And I can't think of anything right now. I just don't know what it would be. Um, just trying to think of a game that would convert well into a movie. I mean, yeah, Zelda would be the first one because they did such a good job with the Zelda Breath of the Wild. It was almost like watching a movie, so that would definitely convert it. I mean, that would definitely convert well into a movie since they did a good job with the cutscenes with that. I mean, there's so many games that have great cutscenes that are already almost like the stories are almost like movies already for Nintendo. So many of the stories that they have are really good. I just can't think of it. I mean, the only one I could think of that could make a live action one would be like Fire Emblem. Um, like for animated movies, I would want to see you could do Kid Icarus. Like a Donkey Kong movie would be cute, but I would want it to be like the Kong family from the Rare design, not the goofy Donkey Kong. So I don't know how I would feel about like a Donkey Kong movie with the goofy design of him. Um, I just can't think of it right now, like what I would want to see. I'm just trying to think of all the Nintendo franchises. Oh, I'll just look up the Nintendo franchises right now. Let's see. Oh, we've got Animal Crossing. Let's see. Peak. Oh yeah, we had the movie with we had the sort of semi live action Pokemon movie that was super cute. Um, um, F-Zero, I think F-Zero is the same as Captain Falcon. That'd be a cool sci-fi movie. Kid Icarus. Luigi's Mansion would be kind of an interesting movie. You could make like a spooky movie with that. You could have Metroid movie. Yeah, so I don't know. Like we actually had the Pokemon movie, which was really cute. Yeah, that's a really good question. Actually, it's a super good question. But yeah, I'm glad you guys have some great ideas for that. talking about a live-action Pokemon movie. The only exception where they make so many of them, but oh yeah. I'm talking about a live-action Pokemon movie. Yeah. Alright, that's a great, thank you again, Matthew. Oh yeah, Xenoblade movie would be pretty neat, Jade Rose. I mean, those would make, and that could make like a, you could make like a live action movie with that. Okay. Alright, we got some more Zoanite. Awesome. Oh, that's right. We can actually just move this. Let's see. Whoops. Well, there was nothing in there. Alright, so now we have to figure out how to get up here, and there's like a rail missing, which is annoying. And I got rid of the log that I could have used, which is super annoying. Like, I don't... I mean, I guess you could use this. Oh, maybe you could... Oh... I have no idea what I'm doing. I really do not. I'm gonna see if this can make this work. Okay, let's give it a let's try it. Honestly, I think this is the way I was supposed to do this. I don't know. Whoops. Well, that happened. Well, at least we made it up here. Oh, we're one step closer to something. Oh, okay, thanks, Miss Deanna. Oh, definitely, Matthew. I watched a guy on YouTube. He showed a bunch of F-Zero and Star Fox manga series that never got translated and never left Japan. It would be great to have that come to the West. Definitely, Matthew. I finally beat Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Made up for lost time. Good job, OH. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna try to go up here, and I think I already came from there. Yeah, so I don't really know what I'm supposed to do next here, guys. I searched all this, we got to this area, and then, like, there's a lot more to go, I guess. So I'll probably have to, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you would climb down from here. This is like pretty far down. So I just got up here, so I don't know where I would go from here. maybe you could climb. I don't know how you would. Maybe you'd have to fly or something. I have no idea. Or maybe you could like make a bridge or something. I do not know. But maybe I'll save it for next time. Oh, no problem. Of course, OH. Great job doing that. Alright guys, well, thank you so much. I think this is a good stopping point, and I guess I can check on Luke and see if he wants to do a Batman stream tonight. He does like working every day, like, it makes him feel good to do it, so even if he's not feeling well, he might want to try to push himself to do it. I don't know. If not, I could definitely think about what Uncle Howdy said, where he did sponsor for a Miku stream. Or we could do more of this. So we'll figure out something. Alright, so anyways, sorry to cut it short, guys and gals, but I think we got a little bit further. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. And thank you for all the super chats and highlighted messages. We had them from Jade Rose and Matthew and Nintendo Ken Super Yoshi. Appreciate your help so much. Thank you very much. And I will see you guys, hopefully, I will see you guys on another stream today. I don't know if I'll be doing it or my husband Luke will be doing it. So thank you for all the kind words and your kind support for everything, everyone. Okay guys, I'll see you guys on another video coming right up, and I'll be on it, and Luke may be on it. Hopefully he will, but if not, we'll do more of this. Alright, or something else. Alright, God bless, happy gaming. See you guys on the next stream coming up soon. Thanks for watching, everyone.